Yeah, that undying hope that I'll figure it out on my own with no help and save face almost cost me, I guess, a couple kidneys, and if someone were in a different situation, that could definitely be life-threatening. I mean, it was life-threatening for me. You don't get into ICU because you're doing okay. I'm just programmed to be a people pleaser a lot of the time. That's one of my main, they'll call them personality defects, where I got myself into trouble as a function of not wanting to make waves in one form or another. I was so wrapped up in wanting to do well or just seem like I was doing well and make people happy that I ended up sacrificing my academic standing, my personal sanity, just trying to internalize all this nonsense and remember the stories that I told to this person or that person, that eventually I ended up trying to deal with that anxiety with emotional anesthetic. Over a period of time, the drinking and the partying took priority over actual responsibilities. I had difficulty with the 12 steps for better part of 9 years until I actually gave it a chance, because the first step, if you've had any brush with these 12-step fellowships, deals with powerlessness, and upon reading it and hearing it recited so many times, it always translated to me as you cannot handle your business. And I couldn't do that. My ego was too inflated, and I feel like I could handle my business, even though I'd wound up in ICU a couple times and really couldn't handle my business. I still felt like I could. So that alienated me from the program, and what helped me give the suggestions that 12-step fellowships had to offer a chance was hearing a different explanation. I wasn't powerless per se because I was morally defective. I was powerless because this physician said to me, look, if I threw you in an fMRI, which is a type of MRI where they can see you think while they're doing it, I can point to a structure that you've developed in your head over about a decade of drinking like this that normal people don't have. And this structure causes you to not make logical decisions anymore because your brain is seeking to just feel good instead of make a logical decision. And the way to fix that is through being aware of it and forcing decisions through another route. And it's going to suck at first. It will be awkward, it will be difficult because it's new. It's like beginning to go to the gym. You'll hate it at first, but if you give it some time, you'll hate not going. And something about it being described clinically like that for me was more helpful because my ego was okay with being sick. And that was enough for me to give it a chance. And there are 2 bits of text in the AA literature that built upon that meeting I had with my physician in treatment who was doing my detox. The doctor's opinion, there's like a smaller one, and then they went back to this guy and said, will you write some more? And he did. And that all made sense. And the gist of it was, look, I've been treating alcoholics, or attempting to, for years. It's been my life's work, and it's difficult. Most of them end up dying on me. However, there are these guys that have a different way of doing it. I don't know why it works, but it works, and in my professional opinion, give it a chance because it's the best thing I've seen. And between that and reading that and meeting with my own physician that was keeping my vitals in the green, that was my foundation for finally listening and taking suggestions. So I guess that was the turning point. So overall, I have more fun. I have hobbies that I forgot I enjoyed that I got back into, whereas before my hobby was just getting wasted via one form or another. Stuff that I found that would be impossible or could never possibly be better without drugs or alcohol has proven to be false over time. I'm not destroying myself anymore, so on the whole, everything's absolutely better.